Hey y'all. Today I wanted to talk a little bit about a movie called La La Land. Big hit, lots of awards a few years ago. Still a pretty great movie. I just got this a couple days ago, sat down and watched it a few nights ago. And I was really inspired having watched Babylon, which I thought was a lot better than most people were willing to say. And I decided to sort of revisit the filmmaker's filmography. And I decided to start with La La Land. Just a wonderful movie. Had a great time with it. Significantly shorter than Babylon, which I think Babylon is around 3 hours. This was just a little bit over two. I had watched this a few years ago, and to be honest, got a little caught up in the story and ended up actually kind of feeling bad at the end. It does not have the most perfectly simple, happy ending. But the second time through, I enjoyed it a lot more. I think knowing where it was going, it was really clear to see how much and how skillfully it had been woven into the story leading up to the ending. It's a lot easier to appreciate the artistry, in particular of the screenwriting. But yeah, I had a great time watching it. So I want to kind of dig into some of the things about this physical item. As you may see, this is blue, right? This is what a Blu-ray looks like, something that peaks at 1080p. But I don't know if you can see it, but in there it says 4K. Tiny little thing says 4K. It really is a 4K. A 4K disc is usually packaged in like a black box. They'll have the black top, a way to signal what kind of thing it is. I don't know why this came in this blue. There's clearly something here that I don't understand. Maybe multiple things, but what I think I'm sure of is inside here, there's a 4K disc. You can even see it says 4K. I played it in my 4K player. It sure looks like it was in 4K. It was a beautiful picture, great sound. But it's so strange that it's marketed in this blue. Anyway, kind of a trivial thing, but something that definitely tripped me up when I opened up the package when it first arrived from Amazon, because I was excited about 4K and I see the blue and I think 1080p, but you open it up, you see the little thing, you put it in your player, and I'm pretty sure it is in fact 4K. So yeah, it's a 4K movie. It's a lot of fun. I'm looking at it right now and it looks like it's a BD100. It's got those three little stripes. I don't know if that makes any sense to anybody out there, but I understand the way you tell how much capacity a disc has is you look for these sort of like holographic stripes. I'm sure there's a great YouTube or a great article out there about doing it. But what it means is it has a lot more capacity. I think the next one down is BD66, which I think has 66 gigs of data that can hold. So 66 to 100, that's like about a 50% jump. Picture looked beautiful, just like Babylon did, which I think was also a BD100. I don't have the most sophisticated sound system, but I thought the sound was beautiful. And in a movie like La La Land, I don't know how familiar anybody is with it. It was kind of out there a lot of years ago, but it's sort of kind of partially a musical. There are songs sung, and there's also music woven into the story and the characters. So sound makes a pretty big difference. So the sound was great. The music was great. I appreciated that a lot more the second time through than I did the first time through. And I think that the physical disc, the virtues of a physical disc really paid off in a movie like this, where you want the beauty. I mean, it's a film that is made very cinematically. There's a lot of bright colors, meaningful colors. There's a lot of great settings. There's beautiful overlooks over Los Angeles, which is what the La La Land, in case that's not clear, is. You see things that are beautiful and large, and benefit from detail, and benefit from, I'm actually not sure what kind of HDR it might have. It says HDR. I feel like if it says HDR, that usually means HDR10, not Dolby Vision, because I would say Dolby Vision. But yeah, beautiful picture, beautiful sound. I think possibly Emma Stone, this is what she won the Academy Award for. I can't remember now. But in any case, all the performances are great. To a certain extent, possibly the least impressive, relatively major role was probably John Legend. But the fact that he does a competent job at all, considering that his main job is completely distinct from this, is really impressive. But the folks who are primarily actors and actresses do a great job. There's a fantastic cameo by J.K. Simmons, who was one of the stars of the previous film by the same director, Whiplash. So yeah, loved getting the Blu-ray, even though it made it look like it was 1080p. I'm pretty sure it was 4K. Great picture, great movie, artistically satisfying, sort of at approximately every level. A beautiful cinematic shooting of the movie, great sound, great performances, lovely music in almost every case. Some really great little characterization bits. In particular, I had a phase in my life where I played a lot of music, and it was fun to see them kind of show some of the idiosyncrasies of the musician personality, to the extent there is one of those in the Ryan Gosling character. But yeah, I had a great time watching this. I'm glad I own it on disc. I'm sure I'll watch it again. And this little Damien Chazelle film festival that I'm sort of going through, and I've done Babylon and La La Land, and I guess I have Whiplash and First Man ahead of me. I've seen both of them, but I'm looking forward to seeing them again. Has been super fun. So let me know in the comments what you thought of this movie, and keep an eye out for some more discourse on movies.